Hello everyone and welcome to this video on the fear of losing, how our brains sabotage progress. I'm your host and today we are exploring the fascinating world of cognitive biases that shape our decision making, especially in the workplace. Let's start with the granddaddy of all biases, loss aversion. You know, that feeling when you're more upset about losing 10 euros than happy about finding 20. That's loss aversion in action, folks. As Daniel Kahneman puts in his book, we feel losses about twice as strongly as we feel gains. Our caveman brains are still trying to protect us from saber-toothed tigers. But wait, there's more. Enter the sunk cost fallacy, or as I like to call it, the
I've already spent too much time watching this terrible movie to stop now
syndrome. This little gem of irrationality is why companies keep pouring money into doomed projects and why countries sometimes prolong war they can't win. As Dan Ariely explained in his book, we, humans, have a hard time cutting our losses and moving on. Now, let's talk about FOMO. It's not just for millennials scrolling through Instagram. No, in the business world, FOMO can lead to hasty decisions and unnecessary risks. A study found that FOMO significantly affects consumer behavior, including motivation, purchase intention, purchase behavior, consumption behavior, and post-purchase evaluation. Who knew anxiety could be such a powerful marketing tool? Speaking of fear, have you ever noticed how people are more likely to protest against losing benefit than to celebrate gaining new rights? There were no massive street parties when abortion was legalized or when the death penalty was abolished in many countries. But try to take away someone's parking spot and suddenly you've got a revolution in your hands. Here's a spicy one. This fear of losing can even influence voting behavior. Some people might vote not because they love their candidate, but because they fear another group gaining power. It's like playing political whack-a-mole. A study found that negative partisanship, it's opposing the other party rather than supporting your own, is a significant factor in voting decisions. Last but not least, let's discuss why it's so difficult to give up our environmentally unfriendly habits. We're all for saving the planet, as long as we don't have to give up our annual flights to Bali, right? Psychologist Robert Gifford calls their mental barrier to pro-environmental behavior a dragons of inaction, in his research published in The American Psychologist. We're so attached to our creature comforts that the thought of losing them feels like a personal affront. After all,
don't we deserve that new smartphone after all our hard works?
So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of how our brains trick us into fearing loss more than valuing gain. Next time you're making a big decision, remember, your brain might be stuck in the Stone Age, but you don't have to be. Thanks for watching, and remember that the only thing we have to fear is, well, apparently everything we might lose. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, until next time, keep questioning your bias and don't forget,
boost the system.
Clock punch, soul punch, gonna make my own lunch. This ain't my final destination, just another step in my transformation. Time I jump, can't think.